Due to their enormous wealth and power, members of the Rothschild family have been at the forefront of global finance and politics for more than 200 years. The Rothschild family is involved in numerous enterprises and sectors all around the world. The foundation of the entire empire is the banking and financial system of the Rothschild family. The European Central Bank, the Federal Reserve, and the Bank of England are just a handful of the many significant financial organizations that the Rothschild owner control. The Rothschilds use this power to influence economic policies and governments all over the world. These organizations have a key role in the global monetary system. They have major control over important mining and real estate corporations, as well as several of the top oil and gas firms in the globe. They also have control over several of the most important news organizations, television networks, and film studios. They also have a tremendous impact on the global intelligence community as they employ their abundant resources to track and share information about global political and economic trends. The family is wealthy and powerful and continues to be shrouded in secrecy because it claims that they are complicit in a global scheme to grab control of the world's monetary and political institutions for their own gain. The family has come under a great deal of suspicion. However, they are still a significant force in today's world. Whether you believe the conspiracy theories or not, there is no disputing that the family's enormous influence in international business, politics, and diplomacy. These people own or control many of the largest businesses, media companies, and banks in the world, and they utilize their wealth and power to influence political and economic institutions all around the world. There is a widely held belief that the Rothschild family benefited greatly from financing both sides of wars throughout history, including the Napoleonic Wars. However, there is limited concrete evidence to support this claim. Some historical records suggest that the Rothschilds were involved in financing various governments during the Napoleonic Wars and other wars, but it is unclear to what extent this benefited them financially. It is important to note that the Rothschilds were already one of the wealthiest and most successful banking families in Europe. By the time of the Napoleonic Wars, they had a strong network of banking relationships and were involved in various financial activities, including government loans and bond issues, which likely contributed to their wealth and success. In general, the Rothschilds were known for their savvy business practices and financial acumen, which allowed them to build a vast financial empire. While it is possible that they benefited from financing both sides of wars, it is also important to consider the larger context of their wealth and success in the world of finance. By financing both France and its enemies, the Rothschilds were able to obtain valuable information about the outcome of the war and make strategic investments. This allowed them to make significant profits and solidify their position as one of the wealthiest and most powerful banking families in Europe. Additionally, by financing both sides, the Rothschilds were able to maintain good relations with both the victorious and defeated parties, ensuring their continued financial success in the aftermath of the conflict. They were able to shape the outcome of the conflict and win favorable terms for the peace agreement. They were also crucial in the creation of the League of Nations, the organization that preceded the UN. They also contributed significantly to the creation of the United Nations, a global body created in the wake of World War II to promote peace and stability on a global scale. Their participation and leadership are largely responsible for the establishment and accomplishments of both the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. They have also been instrumental in the creation and management of several of the most important political institutions in the world, including the European Union and the United Nations. The Rothschild family has long been a sponsor of the World Economic Forum, also known as the WEF, an international group that brings together leaders in business, politics, and academia to discuss and create global, regional, and industry agendas. The World Economic Forum, founded in 1971 by German businessman and economist Klaus Schwab, is renowned for drawing significant figures from all over the world in politics, commerce, and finance to its annual gathering in Davos, Switzerland. The Rothschild family has been actively involved in the World Economic Forum from its inception. The Rothschilds, who also utilize the forum to pursue their own agenda items, have contributed to shaping the WEF agenda. They have been particularly outspoken in their support for the creation of a new world order, which they see as a means of bringing about world peace and prosperity by establishing a united international governmental and monetary system. The WEF has been used by the Rothschilds to further their corporate objectives. Many individuals think that the Rothschilds are promoting a new world order that would only benefit a small number of people at expense of the many by using the WEF to further their own interests at the detriment of the rest of humanity. This has raised serious concerns about the consequences of such a state of affairs for the future of humanity, as it will lead to increased inequality and a lack of representation for the majority of the world's people.